everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. We are back again, and it's really hot in my end. It's like 74 degrees, and we are here. I'm here in my car, but anyway, even if wherever I go, our life is still continue. So I am so happy
Yes.
that Sister Teresa and I meet our time, and we get a chance to do our live before we start our day. But anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I came from working long hours. I was still struggling financially and no time for myself to spend time with my loved ones or to even rest. And then no matter how many overtime I do, I was still fight when it comes to financially. Um, because as a breadwinner, bills here in the US is expensive. It keeps going up, and also send money back home. Because in our not tradition, but I think we brought up to help our family. Well, for me, I brought up like you help your family. You know, because it's not the same here in the U.S. People have retirement, people here have they're all set, when they retire, but not all of them really, because sometimes they can't even afford to live financially when they retired, especially the high cost of living. But in the Philippines is not like that, especially if my parents, not all, of course, my parents really don't have a job that really can say that they have retirement. So we have to give it back to them, and they deserve. But anyway, so that's my story. So that's the reason why I made sure another opportunity, and at the same time, of course, I asked God's guidance and pray if there's an opportunity that I can, like get out of my situation, the daily grind, the struggling finances, and also try to picking up overtime as much as I can because I need to. Now the feeling of you want to pick up overtime because you want to, it's different. But anyway, and at that point, I was open to the opportunity that came across, and I saw her ads and resonate her stories through YouTube ads. She is now my coach and mentor, and I decided to just be to check, because when she said that check the learn more button below and you have access to the workshop, and I just follow the steps, and then without hesitation, I proceed and become a business owner. And that was more than 2 years ago. And I am so happy and proud to be part of this amazing community. And now I'm gonna give a chance to my business partner here, Sister Teresa, to introduce herself, give a little bit highlight about her life and also why she decided the business, and then we can dive into our business live talk. Hi, Sister Teresa. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
sis. Good afternoon, and happy Sunday to all. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend to spend time with your family. And we're back again in our daily go live. And today we're gonna our topic is like business live talk. So we'll talk about we're gonna share a little bit of our business. And before we dive into our topic, I'm gonna share a little bit of myself. Just like everybody else, I work a lot of hours, pretty much burnout, don't have time for myself and for my loved ones and for my family. And also, you know, that's we're having sometimes we sacrifice our time just to earn extra income. And for us, money is good. We can pay bills, but we don't realize how much we we lose our time for like we don't have time for ourselves. We don't have time for our family to spend time with our family, especially if you have kids. You miss your milestone with your kids, or you don't have time just to spend time with them day and night. And because of our job, that we have to work because we have to pay our bills or food in our for our table. So we have to do extra hours. And that's what my situation right now, getting extra income, getting a lot of overtime. But the day that I realized that this is not gonna be our life, that we have to be working long hours until we retire. Because most of the time people they stay working until they're 70 years old. Imagine 70 years old, how much how are you gonna spend how am I gonna enjoy your retirement if you're 70 years old and still working? you know how much your life gonna be spending after you retired until your body's already burned out. You know, you're not gonna have a lot of energy to enjoy your retirement. So I realized that when I wasn't working late, I was looking for something that I can supplement my income and not you don't have to commute, you know. And then I came across this in the social media. Yeah, the one of the advertisement that my coach right now and my mentor, that I resonate her story. You know, juggling a lot of hours, juggling two jobs, and I resonate her story. So fast forward, here I am right now to share this opportunity to people who want to struggle and is financially struggling, and anything that whatever you're struggling right now. So we're here to share our this opportunity to people that we want wanting to change their lifestyle. And especially, you know, if you're not a business, you don't have any business experience. Same with me, I don't have no business experience and computer experience, but because of their step-by-step video training, I can launch this online business. So anyway, to those who don't know me, my name is Teresa. I'm a digital business owner and a mentor based here in the Pennsylvania, and I'm originally from Philippines.
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Teresa. And I think I forget to introduce my name because I was busy.
You
I
forget.
get distracted. So yes, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rosalyn Adkins. I am a global digital business mentor and coach as well in this business. So now let's dive into our first questions that we are going to talk. Go ahead, Sister Teresa.
Okay, so why having an extra income stream is no longer optional but essential. So because you know, depending on on just one paycheck, it's like standing in one leg. You know, if something happens to that job, you lose your balance completely. And I experience that now in my company that I work. You know, that we didn't expect that, you know, some of our workers employee get laid off. So that's the one thing we have to think about, you know, like having an extra income or having a side hustle. You know, it's nice to have, at least we have that backup. And then also, you know, it's like something happened, like now you lose our job, you lose our the price always go up, you know, the bills never stop, and unexpected expenses always, you know, when something won't, you know, kung alam mo yung anong mangyari sa buhay natin, yung hindi natin inaasahan, mayroon tayong mga problemang dumarating na hindi tayo ready. So lahat is, especially our expenses, you know, we don't expect that, and then something happens. So having an extra income, it really covers and helps that. And also having an extra income gives also a security and flexibility and peace of mind. So like now, I'm not earning income that I'm supposed to, but I know I'm on the right path that I'm taking right now. I'm still grateful for my full-time job, because my full-time job is funding my my online business. So I'm really grateful for that. But having that situation that you already have, you're building something that for your future, you know, that you're not gonna, or I'm not gonna be working until I retire, until I'm 70 years old. And that's why I joined this journey, because my plan is, you know, to retire early and to have a financial stability or financial freedom or time freedom. So so having that like having that extra income, it's not really like you wanna like getting rich overnight, you know. It's about making sure that your families are protected no matter what happens. So in our journey here, it's not an overnight success. We still have that we still giving effort, time, and also keep learning, you know, keep learning. That's the only way that we can succeed and get our business, you know, we get our results and show up with your business no matter what happened.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Sister Teresa. And like as what I mentioned in my background, when I tell them that, um a feeling of picking up overtime because you want to, not because you have to. It feels really like, it feels like, yung bagang kakasaya ng puso compare kung i-ano mo, forcing yourself to pick
Forcing
up
yourself.
overtime. Yeah, at saka yung having an extra income is, it's good backup yan, sis, 'di ba? Kumbaga, anong mangyari sa full-time natin, 'di ba? Anytime hindi natin alam because we all are replaceable. So, pag meron kang backup is you don't have to worry about looking for another job, 'di ba?
Yes.
Really, there is so many people nowadays are looking for an extra income. It's not an optional, but it's good to have multiple streams of income. In our community, we have 5 streams of income, not just one, but 5. That's the beauty of this business. So, thank you so much, Sister Risa, and I hope a lot of people can resonate with them, and hopefully we give value and you learn something from us today. Hi, Charlie. Charlie is there. I hear you. So let's dive into the next topic. So, isn't starting a business too risky right now with the economy? Well, the truth is, not starting is even riskier. The economy is uncertain, inflation is real, and the companies are downsizing, like Sister Teresa's companies. A lot of them have to laid off, or they have no choice, but because the company are um, removing people, closing departments. So if you only rely on your job, as what I mentioned earlier, you're at the mercy of decision you can't control. With a business, especially a digital business like this one, you're building something that gives you options. And unlike traditional businesses, this doesn't require a huge investment. We don't have to do inventory or even quitting your current job. When you first start, you don't have to quit your job immediately. You have to wait when you realize that, okay, my business is big growth, big enough that can support my needs. Then I will let go my job. But if you hate your job that much, then you have the reason to push your business because you want to get out of the situation. So you can start this business as part-time. Well, I don't really treat as part-time, but I start this as pretty much, I treat as full-time as much as I can. But I have my full-time, and then you learn as you go and create a foundation that actually grows stronger over time. So there's always some rest, but it's the kind of rest that leads you growth, security, and freedom. And the bigger risk is that staying stuck and unprepared when life throws challenges. When life, for example, you show up at work and then they say that you're fired, or it's your last day, and then you have kids, you have 5 kids to feed, and you have no other backup. That is too risky, because if you don't have savings, where are you going to get food for the next meal for your 5 kids? So that is risky. But for me, I am so grateful that right now I love my job, and I have the job that funded this business. And if something happened, I don't have to cry or for a month, and looking for another job. So I know it's for me, maybe a lot of people said that it's risky to dive into social media. It's hard to trust someone. Yes, we understand that, but don't let the fear stop you from changing your situation, from achieving your dreams. Because really, if you not achieve something, we're talking about financial freedom, time freedom, is the best way to start is doing digital business, because here you don't have to stock any product, you don't have to email products, send it to whoever orders, and you don't have to chase people. You know why we don't chase people here? We always mention that because we are using social media platforms. We share our stories of how we change our life, and then people come to us who are looking for same opportunities like I was 2 years ago. They're burned out, they want to get out of their daily grind, and they're tired of the situations. So they come to us. That's why, I really I hopefully, what says, we always talk about like we don't chase people, because we don't, and We don't do inventory, we don't do selling and shipping like that. And a lot of people still always say, then what kind of business is this? We are partner of the company. We're partner of the company that's $1 billion company, that do most of the heavy lifting for us. Do the shipping, the inventory, do that in the back end for us. That operates 27 countries globally and registered to these 27 countries. We have that has 43 locations. That's how global. And that's why we don't do the shipping, we don't do the inventory, we don't do that because the 43 locations is like next door. It's like in the US, there is a couple branch locations that they do the shipping, the inventory for us. That's the beauty. So we can just focus on running our advertise to social media, attract people like us and who are hungry for change. That's what we do and guide them, help them setting up their business and guide them until they are able to run their business. But still, we are always be there to guide them until they don't need us anymore. But of course, as what I told my coach, you will be my forever coach and mentor in this journey. So hopefully that give. Do you have anything to add on here, Sister
Yeah,
Teresa?
do you know what I love with this business? It's like the automation. When we work,
Yes.
like we're still working in our full time job, but we can run it while we're still doing our job.
Yes.
So it's good for the busy parents. If you want time that if you don't have time, especially if you have kids, this business really can change you because we're running automation. A lot of people, they're still while they're sleeping, they see results. All you have is your wi-fi and wi-fi connection, your computer, your laptop, or whatever, your cell phone. You can run the business, you can run a business everywhere you want to go. You can do your vacation. That's the best part in this journey, this business, because of that automation. And I love it though because I can do it anywhere. Like right now, we're doing go live somewhere anywhere. Go live in your car. As long as we have a Wi-Fi connection, we're good to go. Business will take you everywhere. So that's
That's
what I
right.
love this business.
And yes, as what you mentioned, the automation, because guys, we are running 90% automated in this business. So anyway, if you are curious of what we are doing here, simply register your name and email into these two websites. There is two websites in front of the screen, and you will have access to that free workshop. And please watch that workshop before you reach out to us. The workshop that seven-figure earners watch before they started. So they change hundreds of thousands of people across the globe. It might change your life as well. It changed mine. I started this more than 2 years ago. And see it yourself. And if you want to dig deeper and you want to know in video details of how this business from the company partner that we are partnered with, to plug it into our business, how we earn, and all of that. If you wanna learn more, simply join. Click the join button and then proceed to the next steps. Follow that tab or reach out to us for more info. Thank you so much, Sister Teresa, and thank you everyone. Enjoy your day and take care.
Have a nice weekend.
Yes. Wanted to have an extra income, and also I want to help my family back home. And what I love about this digital business is that we have step-by-step training. It's global, and also we have automated system that operates 24/7.
I love that the digital business is global, it's automated, it's flexible, no need for inventory, and I love that it's very scalable and the lucrative income is phenomenal.
My digital business gives me the peace of mind that one day my plan B will become my plan A.
We earn money passively online while spending time with family.
My digital business allows me to purchase the newest device on the market thanks to
And the best part is, even as I'm speaking to you right now, our digital business is still running, earning passively for us 24/7. It never stops.
So what I love about this business is that the huge earning potentials. And we do not have to recruit people because we use that tested and proven automated system so right people comes to us.
We joined the business because we want to be out of the rat race of living paycheck to paycheck.
Working two jobs is really tiring and physically demanding. Thanks to this digital business that allows me to work anywhere
The reason why I started this business is because I have a goal of retiring my husband early. And also,
What I love about this business is the automation system that's work for me 24/7. Wherever I go,
I love that this business is flexible and automated. I can do what I love most. Look after my
I joined this business because I want the flexibility that I can work anytime, anywhere, and my business runs in the background for me 24/7.
What I love about this business is the automation and its
I want to build a legacy now so that I can pass it on to my children in the future.
Is the automated system, the flexibility and portability. I can work anytime and anywhere I want to.
What I love about this business is I can earn extra income.
With my digital business, I work smarter, not harder, anywhere and anytime. I chase.
What I love about the business is the automation. It provides results while you are sleeping, while you're spending time with your family, and while you're out and about.
The step-by-step video-based training that they provided me, and also the fantastic.
Because of this business, I was able to resign from my stressful job and now enjoying my time with my family in building my own business.
Working 24/7 nonstop. How amazing is that? And we have this beautiful community who is willing to help you to be successful in this business. You're not alone. So come.
And we are proud digital business owners. Hey!
Hi